Hey everybody, what's going on? Brendan Miller here, back with another video. I am solo today. Isaiah's not with me, he's off doing other things, but nevertheless, we're gonna have some fun because today I'm gonna play 9 holes with a very, very cool disc. So I was out at a Play It Again sports store and I found this disc in the used bin. I picked this thing up for $8. This is a KC Pro 11-time Innova Cheetah. Now, before buying this disc, I have never thrown an Innova Cheetah at all. I've seen them here and there, you know, in a used bin or out on the field. They usually come in DX plastic, and I'd never really had much interest in throwing it until I found this disc. This is an 11-time Cheetah, which means that Ken Climo had only won 11 world titles when this disc was produced. I did a little bit of research online and I couldn't really find anything definitive, but I believe this Cheetah was manufactured between 2004 and 2005. So the actual age of this disc is anywhere from 19 to 20 years old, which is super cool. Again, I've only ever seen Cheetahs in DX plastic, and I don't think they've ever made a premium plastic one, as far as I know. So this could be a rare disc, or it could not be. I have no idea. If you have any more info about this disc, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear more about it. With that being said, this disc is very cool and kind of weird, which is exactly what I like. So today, we are out here at the disc golf course. I'm gonna be playing 9 holes with this disc, and then I'll be putting with my putting putter, and let's see if we can shoot under par today. Fun fact, I actually tried to shoot this video last night and I ended up breaking a tripod, breaking a microphone, shooting like one over and almost losing this disc. So hopefully that does not happen today. Again, I'm gonna try to shoot under par with this disc. Let's have some fun. All right, hole 1, we have a par 3, 194 feet. This is a fun little warm-up hole. Basically just pipe something straight down this fairway and you should have a look for the birdie. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this Cheetah flat, let it hold over a little bit. Hopefully we can get a putt. Oh, that looks really good. Sit down. All right, that's sat. Looks like we got down here perfect. Nice little tap in for the birdie. Let's go. One of the weird things that I noticed about this disc right away is the actual feel of it. It's got kind of a waxy feel to it. And as you can see, it picks up fingerprints like crazy. I have heard that some of the older runs of KC Pro plastic actually start to break down and secrete kind of a waxy-like substance. But despite the waxy texture, this disc is not slippery at all. I can get a really good grip on it, backhand, and even with the sidearm. All right, hole 2, 260-foot par 3. Again, just another little lefty forehand. I'm gonna hang it wide and let the disc fade towards the basket. Let's see if this thing has enough stability. Come back. Okay, we got a redirection off that branch. Whew. So far this disc is actually flying pretty good. It's got a nice little stand up to it, and it actually has some nice finish at the end. So we got a really nice tree redirection, and we ended up right inside circle here for a tap in. 2 for 2, let's get it. What's up, buddy? Made a little friend out here. All right, hole 3, 243 uphill, par 3. This one, I'm gonna try and just take this inside gap, hit it with the forehand, have the disc stand up, and push up to the basket. Hit it with some hyzer. Oh, that looks perfect. That looks so good. Yeah! Dude, that disc flies so good. I remember when I first started playing, I would play this hole and I would throw a Halo Destroyer. Now I'm hyzer flipping a 6-speed up the hill. It's good to see improvements in your game, I tell you that. Tap in city, guys. So despite it actually being a little bit breezy today, it is like 90+ degrees. So you will be seeing some sweat dripping during the course of this round. All right, the wind is picking up, as you can see by my disheveled hair. We are on hole 4, 275-foot par 3 downhill. The basket's right behind that big tree right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this disc pretty flat, have it ride over a little bit, and hopefully hyzer back. Yeah, there's that crosswind. All right, so I got about a 70-foot downhill putt here. Like I said, the wind kind of turned this thing over and blew it off course. But let's see if I can hit this putt. That would be a bonus. Oh, all right, got about a 25-footer to save par here. Yeah. For some reason, those 25-footers are the worst. I'm not sure why. All right, hole 5, 275-foot par 3. A little bit of a trickier line. You have an outside gap where you can take, but that brings the OB road into play. And there's also just a straight up the gut line. Let's see if I can hit this gap. Ah, that was so bad. Don't look at that. That was terrible. All right, got a touchy little upshot here, and hopefully we can get up by the basket, get our par, and get out of here. Oh, yeah. All right, that'll work. All right, hole 6, 325 par 3. As you can see, just right down the hill here, there's kind of an inside lefty forehand gap right here, but there's also the lefty backhand around this side. I think I'm gonna go lefty backhand just because of the wind. Hopefully this disc doesn't flip too much. Again, we do have a decent amount of wind. Oh yeah, she's flipping up. We're a little bit short, but I'll take that in this wind all day. All right, I actually ended up closer than I thought. I'm about, I don't know, 30 short maybe. All right, guys, the wind is really blowing up here. Hopefully the audio sounds okay. Hole 7, 347 foot par 3. This is a really fun hole. As you can see, that little ring of trees down there is where the basket's at. I'm gonna go ahead and power up on this disc a little bit. We have a little bit of a headwind up here, so it's gonna be kind of tricky with this disc. I'm gonna throw it with a lot of hyzer and hopefully it gets down there. Oh yeah, yo, that kind of worked. Whoa, all right guys, that was hilarious. I released it with a ton of hyzer and that thing flipped almost all the way over. Ended up a little bit short, but we might have a long putt. This disc is definitely not made for 10-mile-an-hour headwinds, but we made it work. This disc got absolutely pummeled by the wind, but we ended up with a bit of a circle 2 putt here. Do it. All right, hole 8, 507 foot par 4. This one just kind of wraps around the corner here. So basically just blast something out there on hyzer, have it fade. The basket is right next to the creek, so your approach shot better be on the money, and throw a backhand with this disc. Oh, that's so low. Okay, pretend like you didn't see that. That was absolutely trash. All right, so I threw that drive into the ground. Now I have about, I don't know, 250, 260 to the pin. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw another backhand hyzer and just try and stick it. Just gonna play something high. Hopefully it sticks close. Gives us a putt. There you go. Much better. All right, ended up being about 60 feet short, so we have a nice long putt. Swing. Nope, it was not meant to be. And we got a par, so I'll take it. So I tried to film this video last night, and I got to this hole, and things did not go good. Let's try to throw in for the par. Let's make it exciting. Did not do that. So I'm happy to at least take a par on this. I'm starting to feel like one of those rotisserie chickens. Man, it is warm. All right, hole 9, 507 foot par 4. Basically just kind of a straight shot down this fairway. The basket's tucked up next to the creek. So basic strategy for this hole, throw it as far as you can, dead straight, don't go in the creek. Got over on that one a little bit. All right, not the greatest throw. My timing was a little bit off and the disc kind of wobbled out of my hand, but we still got down the fairway. All right, my approach is pretty nice. I have a downhill look straight at the basket. The only thing I have to worry about is not turning my disc over and going in the creek. I'm gonna throw this disc with a lot of hyzer. Hopefully it just stands up and fades. Come on back, fade, fade, fade. Money, we basted it. All right guys, it doesn't get much better than this. Check it out. Tap in. So guys, there you have it. I had a really fun time out here throwing this disc. We shot 4 under par with this disc and a putter. So much fun. This disc, I have to say, is really, really cool. I actually really like throwing it a lot. It's got a nice straight flight, but it also has a nice bit of finish at the end, which is really, really cool. If Innova came out with a premium plastic version of the Cheetah, I would totally put it in my bag. As for this guy, I'm probably gonna retire it and keep it in my collection. It's just a super cool disc. Again, a piece of disc golf history. Again, thank you guys for watching this video. It was super fun to make. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. We have another episode of Forgotten Molds coming very, very soon to the channel. We're planning on shooting that next week, so stay tuned for that. If you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe, drop a comment and a like, and I'll see you guys next time.